Hi, I'm Lauren with Schola, and I'm here with Eric Estrada at Imagine Kissimmee Charter School. Thanks for having us today.
Thank you for coming. I appreciate you taking from your time and coming and seeing us here at Imagine Kissimmee Charter.
Can you tell us a little bit about the mission here at Imagine Kissimmee?
Well, our mission, one of the things that we definitely want is excellence. We want excellence in our academics, and we want excellence in every aspect of the child. When it comes to the vision of the school, we definitely want to make sure we get the full potential of the student and prepare them for lifelong success, not only for college, but also for a career path. We want to get them ready so when they get to high school, they're ready for lifelong success. So we want to make sure we use the full potential of our students.
And how would you describe the teaching or learning style here?
Well, here we definitely, when it comes to the students, we definitely want to make sure we understand each student individually. Of course, it's the whole child approach. Mm-hmm. It's not only academics, but it's also the character building of our children, and also how they are emotionally. Because if the student is not emotionally stable, or they're not their characters are what should be, sometimes that academic part sometimes is hard to bring in. But we like to teach the whole child, and we definitely like to individualize for all of our students and try to see what their strengths and weaknesses are, and our teachers identify that and work with our students here at Imagine Kissimmee.
And then what would be some of the key features that make you guys unique as well?
Well, definitely, I would say our arts program here at our school. We do have a really, really awesome arts program run by Mr. Paul Mahoney. He's been here for many, many years. Each year we run a huge, how can I say, production each year. We do have, when it comes to academics, we do offer an intervention period every single day, Monday, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. We do offer an intervention period for all students. Doesn't matter if they're tier 1, tier 2, or tier 3. All students receive intervention at our school. And based on that data that we collect, that helps us create individual plans for our students and help them throughout the year. So I would definitely say drama, sports, and that individual approach that we have for our students is definitely a big highlight. And with other things, we do have a very tight community with our parents here also.
Speaking of community, how would you describe the community relationship with the school and the outside community?
Well, yes, it's been amazing. We've been here for over 2 decades now, and I would say that we have been blessed that our school has continued to stay strong due to that word of mouth from our community. We have students that were students here, and now their children are students here. So we do have some of the teachers say, "Oh my God, I feel so old. Your mom was a student here. Now I have you." So we do have that family feel where the families tend to stay with us, and usually we do get students stay from kindergarten through 8th grade. We do receive a lot of students that stay throughout their whole elementary career, pretty much. Call it a career, but yeah.
And you were speaking a little bit about the extracurricular and sports. Can you go a little bit more into that as well?
Absolutely. So with extracurricular activities, we do have art clubs, we do have our drama, we have a thespians club also. We also have cheerleading for all of our sports. When it comes to our sports, we do offer volleyball, we offer soccer, basketball, and we also offer flag football at our school.
And then can you tell me what kind of student would really flourish here at Imagine Kissimmee?
I would say any student would flourish here, but definitely any student that's definitely looking for to be artistic and want to express themselves, especially with our drama program here. That's definitely a big plus here. If there's any athletic students, hey, we do offer athletics here. But when it comes to what specific students, I wouldn't say we have a specific student. We cater to all students and any student that comes through our door. We are a choice school. Mm-hmm. We are a public charter. So we always say we are a public school with a private school feeling here. That's something that you've probably heard in many places, but we do have that community feeling here at our school. But we cater to any child, and any child that would like to come here. Our doors are always open and welcome.
Can you tell us a little bit more highlights about the school, if there's anything else you would want to touch on?
Yes, we actually have a library at our school, which I think is awesome. There are many schools or many students that when they come and they take a tour of our school, they get so happy that they actually see a library in our school. So we do have a library. We do have we're we have a big passion for reading. We want to push that love for reading. We want to make sure that kids, they just pick up a book and they read a book because they want to read. So we are definitely pushing for that. We are also a one-to-one school. For many, many years, we have been a one-to-one school. I think one of the few in the area that started with a one-to-one technology with students. So each student does receive a Chromebook. They check it out at the beginning of the day in their homeroom class, and they travel with it throughout the day. If it's a middle school student, if it's a student that's K through 5, where they pretty much stay in their classroom with their homeroom teacher, then they use it throughout the day there. But our middle school students, they walk around throughout the whole day with their Chromebook, and at the end of the day, they go back to homeroom and they return it. But it is a one-to-one school where everything is done through our Chromebooks.
It's really great. Are there any other features or characteristics?
Yes, we are a national school of character here at Imagine Kissimmee Charter Academy. We do follow what we call our shared values. We call it JIF, and it's not the peanut butter, but we call it JIF, which is Justice, Integrity, and Fun. There is a book that our founder of Imagine wrote called The Joy of Work, and where he talks about those shared values. And the J stands for justice. The I is for integrity, and the F is for fun. We try to embody that with all our staff members here. Justice meaning that everyone in the schools get they get their justice. It's not a one-size-fits-all. If a student needs a specific strategy or a specific book, that student gets that justice and he receives that accommodation needed. When it comes to integrity, a lot of people think integrity is, do something without being seen. When it comes to integrity at Imagine Schools, we talk about the integrity of all our schools. We're all a pillar in this big building, and if one of those pillars disintegrate, the integrity as a whole, pretty much can get devastated. So we at Imagine, all of the schools, we help out each other as much as we can. If we need assistance from one of our sister schools, they're there for us just like we are there for them. So when you think about integrity is as a whole, as an organization. When it comes to fun is the decision making. Not only the administrators make all the decisions at our school, we allow our community and all our stakeholders to enjoy the decision making in our school. If there's a new project that needs to be done or a new program that needs to be brought in, we allow our stakeholders and our community and our teachers and our kids to be a part of that decision making. That's what makes it fun in that decision making. So that's definitely one of the highlights that we have here is our shared values.
So I see a lot of wolves around the building. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Absolutely. So our mascot is the timber wolf. It's a fierce animal. We always say that the strength in the wolf is the pack, and the strength in the pack is the wolf. That's our motto here at our school. So yeah, we believe the timber wolf, it's an animal that likes to be in its pack and gets its strength from its pack. And we get our strength from our students and our teachers and our community. So we're a pack here, and we just want to strive forward with our timber wolves, our timber wolf family.
I love it. So tell us, is there anything new or up and coming here at Imagine Kissimmee?
Absolutely. We're excited that we're actually in the process of building a brand new outdoor gym for our school. It's very exciting because we will be able to host our own games this year. So that is very exciting to have that interleague competition with other charter schools, because we do compete with other charter schools throughout the year in all facets of all our sports programs. So it's exciting that we're going to have our own gym this year here at Imagine Kissimmee Charter Academy, and invite those other schools to come and see our fierce timber wolves.
And I saw you have a great cafeteria.
Yes, and this year we're actually going to run our own program this year. We are going to have an outside company come in, and they're going to run our food program this year. It's not going to be run through, typically it's run through the district food program, but we're going to run it this year. We're going to give the students more options when it comes to food. That's always a feedback we would get from the students is like, what's going on with the lunch? I wish it would be better. So we've listened to our students, and we're going to outsource that, and we're going to run our own food program here, and the students will be able to actually critique the food, where that'll give feedback to our vendor, and they can change their menu as needed. So that's definitely one plus, and we're hoping that our students will definitely love the food. I know I will.
I was going to say, I'm sure they will.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. I hope they do.
And then to the families in the area who may not know the school, how would you describe where your school is located?
Our school we're located in a very strategic area. I think we're lucky that we are in an area where there is a dead end street, so we don't get much traffic here. Sometimes many times parents and people in the community don't even know that we exist here because of our location, which is a blessing and a curse at the same time. A blessing because we're so isolated, we don't have to hear any noise or we're just, it's nice and quiet here. But the curse is that we're so isolated that at times people don't even know we exist. So we've been blessed, again, due to word of mouth, that we are here. But we're located near the turnpike. You can just jump over the fence and the turnpike is right there. So we are located in an area where we're pretty close to many areas in the city of Kissimmee. We offer transportation. So if transportation is an issue for parents, we do offer transportation within a 5 to 7 mile radius of our school. So if you are within a 5 to 7 mile radius, we do offer transportation here to our students. We have students that come from South Orlando and even Point Siena area that they take that trip every day because they love us so much.
That's so wonderful.
Yes, so we also have options that if you are in further areas, say South Orlando, or you're out towards the further St. Cloud area or the Celebration area, we do have what we call, you can depot your child to one of our closest bus stops, and that's what we usually tell our parents. If you want to come here, just depot your child to the closest bus stop and we'll make sure they get to the school safe and sound.
Well, thank you so much for having us today.
Absolutely.
And if you want to learn more about Imagine Kissimmee Charter School, you can visit them at schola.com, or if you have a website.
Yes, you can find us at imaginekca.org, or you can follow us on Facebook or Instagram at Imagine Kissimmee Charter Academy.
Thank you so much, Eric.
Thank you for having us.